Mine is a bit, I'm worried I'm a little asymmetrical there.
It's okay.
But listen, hey, look at you. Nobody's looking at me. Oh, God.
Thank you.
Look at you, you gorgeous creature. Look at you, you're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You were the belle of the ball, I bet.
Oh, I tried to be.
Well, mission accomplished. Anyway, darling, I was going to ask you a question. I feel bad asking you. You look so good. I feel this is like kind of a coarse topic.
Don't
I'd like to get
worry.
into. Okay, what does this Hans on say? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hans on Sex, Professor Puppet After Dark. I am Professor Hans von Puppet, and this is my lovely co-host and special guest, Miss Sasha Snow.
Thank you
Who's
for
very
having
famous.
me. Thank
She's
you.
a delightful Hollywood actress, an ingenue, if you will. And you can see
Oui.
more of her, a lot more of her, I hope, at Hyperdrive Pictures on the YouTube.
Yep.
Be sure to, I'll put an annotation right there. So
Thank
can
you.
click it there.
Please look at our videos. We spoof video games
Video
and
games.
movies with a special twist.
Video games and movies.
Yes.
Such a deal.
You can see me run.
Oh, I'd like to see you hold still. Anyway, I was going to ask you about condoms. Yes, I know. It's okay. We get blue here on Hans on Sex. It's okay. We have an explicit tag. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's
Oh,
okay.
wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah. So no worry about keeping it clean. But condoms, they're a necessary thing. You know?
I completely
very,
agree.
very important.
Yes.
Especially for casual sex and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
But what is the etiquette of condoms? You know? Because I always wonder, when do you present the condom? Who
Right.
brings the condom? You know?
Well, I always heard that you should talk about sex before you get into the heat of the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think it ever happens that way.
No, of course not.
Because, I mean, it's kind of, risque to bring up, especially on a first date. And
I know. Because if I take you on a date and we have a dinner, it's like, by the way, don't worry, I've got condoms, it's going to be fine.
I might not go home with you,
That's kind of a turn-off, you know?
Yes, definitely.
It's kind of like nobody wants to be a member of a club that would have someone like them as a member, you know?
Yeah.
You can't demonstrate how ready you are for sex and still get sex.
Yeah.
You got to keep that stuff under wraps, I think.
Definitely. I mean, you can't seem as if you want it as much
I know.
as we
It's like, I
actually
feel like
do.
if you got caught having a condom on you on a date, it's almost like, oh, you think you're going to have sex with me? Oh, well, I'll show you. Oh, no.
I know.
And that's not cool, though.
No, but I do think we should be more prepared. I think it's such a double standard that men are supposed to be the ones that bring the condoms, and girls, if they had a condom on them, that shows that they're a slut. And I think it means
I
they're
see.
more responsible.
Don't you do this game? Like if it's like you're getting hot and heavy there, and it looks like it's going to go that way, and the guy says, I don't have a condom. Do you go, and you got like 2 dozen under the sink. You say, I think I might have one. I think, do you do that?
Maybe.
But you don't want to go, I got this. I just got a box of 2 dozen extra large, garbage bags.
Yeah, probably on the first time I wouldn't let them know that I'm prepared. But the next time that I really want to go at it, I might just whip it out. Be like,
I think, okay,
I'm
this is what you do.
prepared.
I just thought of the perfect way to do this.
Please tell me.
Always be prepared. Always have one secreted somewhere on your pockets or in your person or in your home somewhere, right?
Right.
But act as if and convince yourself that you don't have one.
That sounds like a great.
Just say I don't have a condom. It's like I wish we could. I don't have a condom. We'll just fool around a little. We're not gonna. It's our first date. It's okay.
Right.
I don't. And then later you go. But I wish we. Then later when the lady says, "Oh, I wish you had that condom," right?
Right.
Then you go. Hang on a minute. I've got one right here. Oh my God.
I totally forgot
It's
that
our
I
lucky
had
day.
this. Wow.
And you have inoculated yourself from being a perv who is looking to have sex.
Right.
And yet you are one because you have planned this entire scenario. But you have played her for a chump. Not a chump. A lovely lady who has been kind enough to make love to you.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. What would you say if a person said they didn't have a condom and you got to said, "Oh, I wish you had a condom," and then he had one? Would you be like, "Hey, wait a minute," or would you be like, "Oh, thank God"?
It would probably depend, but I think I would be like, I knew you had one. You probably would have.
And at that point, really, it could go either way.
It could
because
go either way.
if you don't like the guy, you'd be like, "Hey, no, You know, but if you did like the guy, you'd be like, oh, well.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
I find that a lady can forgive almost anything from a man if she likes him.
Oh.
And vice versa.
Probably true. I don't really. Guys do the same for women?
Well, I'll tell you something. When you meet a lady, I think your inner beast, you know, is trying to have sex with her from the first second.
Right.
You know, and that is undeniably, your body wants to have sex with her. And I find that until the time when you do have sex with her, or you know for sure you're not going to have sex with her ever, you forgive everything.
Oh,
You put up with
see,
so much.
see.
I have put up with miles and miles of nonsense from women. Because subconsciously I thought, well, I still might get to have sex with them. So let's not queer the deal just yet.
Of course, of course.
You know, but once you've had the sex, I find as a man, you are able to kind of open your eyes
Oh,
and go, do I really like this girl?
this bitch might be crazy.
You know, and that's when all of the insanity becomes evident,
Right.
if any, you know. So you've got to really kind of check your own feelings, you know. And in fact, I've been in situations where I have, you know, been trying so hard to have sex with someone who I didn't really like that much, just because I kind of wanted to have sex and it seemed like a possible thing,
Right.
you know. And then by the time you've had it, you've sort of, pardon the expression, planted the seed of emotion in this young lady. And then if she suddenly likes you from that connection you created together, and you now realize you don't really like her, then you're sort of stuck. Then you got to deal with that whole shenanigans. So,
Yeah.
oh, it's fraught with difficulty.
It's definitely.
Human relationships,
Yeah. It's
which is why
such a thin, fine line.
it's true. That's why we're here to help you. If you have any other questions, you should ask us these things. We got a lot of information to share with
We
you.
do. We know lots about sex between us.
Oh, yeah. Between us. I think our knowledge
Almost bit my
complements
finger.
each other, you know.
Of course.
know.
Yes. Yes. I think when you know something,
Uh-huh.
I don't know it, and I know it, and you don't.
Oh, yes. I feel
Perfect
like we are
match.
always learning from
Perfect
each other.
match. Of course. Me too.
Oh, this is wonderful. A lot of love going on in here, I tell you right now.
Lots of love.
Oh, thank you, darling. Have I mentioned how gorgeous you are?
Oh, thank you so much. You're not too shabby yourself.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, well. Listen, should I have Sasha back a few more times, you think? What do you think, folks? She's pretty good, yeah?
Oh, thank you.
So gorgeous. All right, darling. Say goodbye to the people. Tell them to like and subscribe.
Bye. Please like and subscribe Professor Puppet and Hyperdrive Pictures.
And Hyperdrive Pictures. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.
Brought to you by adamandeve.com. Visit now and enter the word Hans at the checkout.
That's me.
Get 50% off almost any item,
Almost any item.
plus free shipping,
Free shipping.
plus a mystery gift,
A mystery gift.
plus 3 free DVDs.
That sounds like too much.
Order now.
I will.